everyone, and welcome to Conversations with Hofane. We're live here at the All African Business Leaders Award, and I'm with a winner right now. It is Raisibe. She's the CFO of Vodacom. How are you, my lady?
I'm fine, thanks, and you?
Oh, I'm sure you're doing great because you
I am
won.
excited. I feel blessed.
Yeah.
I thank God for that.
Yeah, that's incredible. But let's talk about it. You're in the business of money and connecting people. How long? Just give us an overview of your background working for Vodacom.
Yeah, born and bred in South Africa in Limpopo, and started to be a chartered accountant, a profession that has really opened a lot of opportunities for me. And I spent the first 26 years of my career in banking, and then I moved across to telecommunications, which still has financial services.
Yeah.
So very exciting that my 30 years of a career in working towards making people's lives better through financial inclusion and digital inclusion. And that is the two services that we need every day in our lives. So it really humbles me to see how people's lives change after being able to get access to those opportunities.
And when we say we've seen people's lives change, what do we mean by that?
So I'm talking about someone who did not have access to a bank. Either the bank is far away from them or the requirements for the bank are just too stringent. But through financial inclusion where they can use M-Pesa or they can use VodaPay, they are able to send money to family that is far away. They are also, as a merchant, are able to receive payments through M-Pesa without having to carry cash.
I see that you're very passionate about people, which is very interesting to me because I don't know how. I think you're putting a call to that. You can't say you are a CFO without being people driven. So is that what motivates you to make sure that you find innovative ways to help people?
I definitely get motivation from helping people that I work with, mentoring others, supporting the journeys of people whose lives need just one thing and small thing. And one of the exciting programs for me, which is about girls, where we started the program called Code Like a Girl, where we take girls who are in school and teach them coding. And we started with a few hundreds to a few thousands, and we have now given ourselves a challenge of 1 million because we are now at over 100,000, and we said we are going to get more girls to learn how to code. So very, very exciting.
And what would you say are the key lessons you've learned as being a CFO, especially with such a big telecommunications company?
That change is the constant. So when you're in business, every month, every year, every circumstance change how you think about serving your customers, and how do you make sure that you are relevant, you can provide affordable products in a manner that is accessible. And we have seen it play during COVID, where a lot of businesses had to switch their business strategies to digital just about overnight. A lot of companies had to get people to work from home, and we made sure that people are connected. And today we are enabling e-commerce, and we are making sure that public services are being provided digitally, because you go to some of the countries where we operate in M-Pesa, that government services, you pay for a license in government or you pay whatever other service, you pay with M-Pesa. So that is the change that we make every day, and that is very exciting.
Yeah, and given that you're so innovative, I think you're forced to be because of how you see change. How do you think the future looks like when it comes to just, initially I thought Vodacom was just about telecommunications. You buy a SIM card in the end. Now, there's the e-commerce side of things, and there's so many other products that you provide. Do you think there's going to be some sort of integration of AI in the future?
Absolutely. It has already started, where through AI, we are able to use the data that we know about you as our customer. We know more than 10,000 things about you individually, and therefore we are able to sell you products on an individualized basis. So 65% of what we sell is personalized, individualized, where we are able to identify the products that you need and be able to make them available to you even before you know it. As an example, if you are making a call and you don't have enough airtime, we're able to give you a small advance so that you can complete your call. Because what is important for you at that point in time is to communicate to that person that you're communicating, and then you'll sort out the money later on. So that is
Yeah.
the kind of thing that we do.
Yeah. And then in closing, how do you think that Vodacom has established itself as a global player?
So we definitely have a global footprint.
Yeah.
We are part of the Vodafone group. And in Africa, we are in 8 markets. We support 203 million customers, but we get excited every day thinking the same countries that we support 200 million, there are 570 million people.
Wow.
So we are inspired and excited about reaching the next 300 million people.
Yeah.
And financial services, 80 million people that we provide services to. And we're like, wow, there's still more.
There's
so
more.
let's keep on dreaming. Let's keep
Yeah.
on being excited about what we can provide to them.
Yes, and so tell me this. When you think of impact with your over 30 years in this industry, what does impact look like you, and do you think that you're achieving it?
I am very excited about the impact that we're making because when I look at businesses that could have failed and we managed to support them financially and digitally, when I look at people who could not have gotten a job,
Yes.
but because we make internet cheaper and sometimes free in schools in the rural areas, in South Africa alone, we have more than 2,000 locations.
Wow.
Where the data services are cheaper so that you can be able to access, and then also free locations so that people who otherwise did not have the means can be able to get the means, where we make it possible that for a prepaid customer who does not have capacity and money to buy a phone, we find a cheaper phone for them. But for 5 rands a day,
Yes.
they are able to get a phone without having to advance thousands of rands, but paying it in those small installments. So very, very exciting about the number of things that you're able to do.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and congratulations
Thank
on
you
your
so
word. And I
much.
see why you won. Thank you all so
Thank
much
you.
for watching, and we will see you next time.
Indeed. Thank you.